The Bones we actually wrote at Jimmy's studio back in Nashville, like during a gap when I wasn't on the road. And I just remember it was pretty quick. Like, I feel like we write pretty quickly. We never spend like 7 hours on something. We always get the nugget of the idea, and then we just go from there and blow through it. And I feel like once we all connect with each other's brains, it's like an hour later the song is done and we're like ready for vocals.
I was looking for a house with my husband for a while there, so we were really spending a lot of time trying to find the right house. And we worked with this one woman. I've told this story a handful of times, but this one woman just had really cute little phrases. She was the lady that sold us our house that we're living in now. It ended up to be her actual house. She sold us. She kept saying in this really cute way, she was like, it's got good bones, it's got good. And she'd say it in this cute way. And then I wrote it down, and I always say, like, Maren is always up for kind of a left of center title. And it was so fun knowing like she's going to be the gal that's going to want to actually shoot for this one. So I'm really glad that was the day I said it. I didn't say it. Sometimes you throw a title out a couple times to see if someone takes. This one was never thrown out. This was the first time, last time, throw out the title. So
I feel like there was zero hesitation either, though. Like, we started writing it as soon as you said it, which is interesting like, now that I've heard that title a million times being said, it doesn't sound weird to me anymore. But for us to just jump on something called The Bones is kind of cool.
I love weaving something really normal and kind of furniture-y and adding love and just pulling love out of a phrase we've used, for decades as a society, and then applying love to it. That's like my favorite way to write songs. So
yeah, and there's such a fine line with overdoing the message, like the title. Especially in country in Nashville, I feel like we'll get on an idea and then we will just beat the shit out of it with all of the examples. Like, I'm glad that we ended up making this such an emotional song, and it really based in truth and in love, and it not being like, well, the bones live under your skin and bones are the bones. Like, it could have easily gone like the too cliche way. And I feel like we kind of stayed between the lines of, yes, being clever and like country is cool, but also keeping it really rooted in emotional depth is what I think has made that song so successful across all platforms and all genres. Just seeing like over time, people of all ages, of all like different stories, just telling me this song was my wedding song, or this reminds me of my my ex-husband that I like want to reunite with. Like, there were always the different stories that applied to it. And then 2020 happened, and COVID and being quarantined, and we still are. So I think the part of this song that took on a deeper meaning, more than just personal love, it took on a really worldly meaning by saying, we're in the home stretch of the hard times. That is what I think probably every person breathing right now feels in this world, because it's constant tunnel. And you never really see the sparkle at the end of it. It's like just dark. And so this song and a lot of others, music in general during this time has been so transformative.
It's really easy to say that The Bones is a love song, but really at the heart of it is resilience. It's a song about toughing it out. And I do think that is part of why it is connected with so many people, because, toughing it out is like one of two options you have this year. Either you do or you don't tough it out.
Like, I feel like it hits on every level to me, just individually. And it does not surprise me at all. Although, how could we all predict? Obviously we did not, but like, it makes perfect sense why such a song would resonate with so many people, just because, man, that need to believe that like, we're going to be okay. We're not entirely broken. Like, we're going to be all right. Like, I'm sure that it's everyone in a different way, but maybe all in a very similar way too.
The Song of the Year category is kind of the top of the top for the CMA And yeah, so it always feels amazing in this town because we have the best songwriters in the world that live in this vicinity. I feel like to be nominated by their votes, like that will never feel like completely deserved. It never feels like I'm owed it. It always comes as a surprise because I just always think like, I wrote a great song. I know that I'm good at this, but there is still like that teeny bit of validation that makes you feel good